Shine silver love light on me. If you ever go to Houston, man, you better walk right. And you better not stagger, and you better not fight. Jeff Benson will rescue you. Man, he'll carry you down. Bet your bottom dollar your penitentiary bound. Let the midnight special shine its light on me. Let the midnight special shine the light on me.
Getting ready to go.
Yes, sir.
They're under the seat. Go get them now? Yeah, I'm gonna get them right now. Anybody else leaving a card here?
I'm leaving.
Back later, dude.
Oh, she can.
Oh my God, dude.
They say dude.
But it works.
Dude.
Fuck out, comrade.
All right. So we were talking about this iceberg and how we were going to go in smaller groups, and we figure. How's that? So it seems like I think we're less afraid to like challenge some of that structure than a lot of other places. So maybe that's what I say, relatively flat. Like there's, to me, there's a.
We also don't necessarily see the value of upholding it.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's. It's not as important to us as in some places.
Is that there are a lot more
We don't necessarily see the value or the color or the depth of it.
is huge, so that it's not.
But then.
Andy Griffith, well, that's something that doesn't fit a whole lot of other people. Urban people don't think that at all. It's not that mainstream. But the rural people, they don't understand the city.
It seems to have taken on a life
It's not that mainstream. So there is no, I don't think there is one mainstream.
necessarily.
And I think it's a really good point that we tend to be pretty flexible about going in and out of them, which some cultures they just don't interact.
Yeah.
And I mean, more and more places in the United States have had to accommodate new groups of people.
And maybe, coming from a city person, that's easier to say. I think some of the people in rural America are in places where there's been a history of close society. I consider the South such a place. There's still some real wide gaps between.
It's fairly polarized.
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
very nice that people get along, but I have a cousin of mine who grew up in Brooklyn. She moved to North Carolina and has been there for many years. Yeah. And in talking to her now, her own thinking is very good. She sees the whole world in black and white. Because in North Carolina, it's mostly, there's some Asians, but it's mostly black and white. And so everything is a question of, and you come back to New York, it's black and white, and then there's all the other, which you seem to lose sight when you go to North Carolina.
I think a lot of people too accept things surfacely. They may say, that's okay, I'll go there, I'll eat in that Mexican restaurant, They might go home and not like Mexicans at all, but they go to the restaurant and they'll sit there and they'll say, this is great, I love guacamole, man, I love margaritas, this is great, But then go home or in their own maybe small social settings, not really accept it. But they'll accept it for the time being, temporarily. I think Americans are real good at that. Yeah, it's cool, it's no problem, until until whatever.
That's interesting because really the stuff that's in the primary awareness category is sometimes the most acceptable and the kinds of things we dabble in when we consider culture. Probably because it's less threatening, it's tangible, you have an opinion, you get a direct response, it's safe. When you get into this area, you have to deal with your own ambiguity, your own prejudice.
That's the challenge.
It begins to question your values because we tend to be so firm in our sense of individuality, which is maybe that American
You don't have to think
characteristic.
in the primary. Really think. It's like, I can say
You
something.
can have opinion.
It's not just
Hang together in groups and not pay any attention to what's going on around them.
Inconsiderate.
They come into town, the first thing they want to do is find a hamburger. I mean, I guided tourists around Berlin, people I met on the airplane one time. First thing they wanted to know was where could they get a hamburger, where could they go and have it be just like home, even though it wasn't.
Well, that holds true for a lot of people I know. Armenians off the boat, the ones in Hollywood now. You know what? The Armenian gangs are so nasty that all the blacks and Chicanos are leaving West Hollywood because they're scared. They don't want to go to school with them. You know, talk about strange situations. So it's not.
We didn't really reach consensus, but human will to dominate as being a problem. And within that, we had, like abuse of power, the tendency of one subculture to try and dominate another, one society to dominate another, human tendency to try and dominate nature.
That's good.
Well, we in discussing.
There was. What was number 4?
Intercultural intolerance,
okay.
which would take under racism, nationalism, religious intolerance, all those things.
I thought nationalism would fit in number 5.
But you don't have there, we have this militarism.
Yeah.
The one you have about education is interesting.
I consider militarism a symptom.
Symptom of
Are these short trips?
So what are we saying? We got 2 guys?
That last one, I'm not sure because, like what we said before about whether it's an American problem or a world problem.
I'm not saying that everybody necessarily adheres to the same one, but everybody has one that they often adhere to and exclude consideration of anybody else's.
In arriving at the
far. We came up with environmental abuse. We had full consensus on that. Resource distribution, which included food as well as other resources. Intolerance, which included racism, nationalism, intercultural as well as individual intolerance, religious intolerance. Then number 4 we will call human will to dominate / militarism. Those are 4. Now number 5 was kind of a nebulous thing that we talked about, didn't really reach a consensus, but call it lack of human integration into nature.
Wow.
That's what we have.
Who is our list?
Structured in terms of issues as well as some philosophical things. And ours was more or less very abstract, which encompassed a lot of the specific ones. And so our first one was alienation from / attempts to dominate the natural environment and each other. 2, emphasis on material as opposed to social and spiritual values / benefits. 3, irrational and unrestrained pursuit of technological development, especially in agriculture and weaponry. And 4, a single-minded adherence to an incomplete or limited worldview. Single-minded adherence to an incomplete or limited worldview.
We like
speak with 2 people, there were more differences between us, and then as we got the group larger, we seemed to agree on more things, and it got easier.
I think it went the other, right? And then when we got to 4, we agreed on 4 items, had trouble with the 5th. When we got to 8,
It's kind of funny because we tended to agree on general concepts, and it's between the 2 groups I see a lot of conceptual similarities. I mean, we're really talking about the same things. It's a matter of phraseology, and a lot of times that's where the group process got a little bit sticky was agreeing, you know, on getting people to agree to labeling things. You know, we were basically talking about concepts, and it got into differences of nuance and could we agree to a certain label or not. That became the biggest problem.
I have all your airline tickets in hand, and I'll carry them over with me. I have all our visas in hand, and I assume Mark Sugg and Kate Cohn already have their visas with you, over.
Everything, all the plastic containers go in.
Okay, that's it from here then. If you have no further traffic, I'm finished, over.
That's the way.
Let's give them a couple other, you know, just routine messages, and that was it. So, let me put them up here. Six.
Sure is. Big day.
Fine ticket for you, man.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, visa.
Margaret.
I look okay. I never recognized my name.
Yeah.
Turn
flight.
Flight 106, 7:30, July 6th.
Okay, get out.
Okay, and the visa should have the entry date. The entry date is the one near the stamp.
5789.
So you should come in July 5th and exit July 18th. Now if we're delayed past the 18th, we might have to have things changed over there.
Come on, let us go. We'll have to start swimming. We gotta leave.
Did we get to keep these when we're done?
Somewhere on there. Remind me when we get there.
Get squinched together. Squinch. Squinch. You know, squinch. Daddy. So you're all standing, I'm going. I'll take care of everything, don't worry about it.
Ultimate tourist.
It's gonna take a few minutes here.
Albert, sit down here.
Just take it without him.
Woo.
One.
Well.
Rapid fire here.
Oh, that's good. Can you switch just a little more? You two on the end.
Switch more.
All right. Look that way. It's dark here.
I think that's mine. It's just set it as high as you can. It's pretty close.
We'll hope.
Or maybe that's mine. Mine's one of those.
Only 10 more to go.
It's probably gonna be a black.
Somebody advance it. Why?
It's slow film.
What do you have in it?
It's 60. Slide film was 64. It's good for outdoors.
Okay, that's mine. Make this a good one.
That's just like throwing them down now. Now you're getting rapid fire here.
Yellow button on that one.
You guys are great.
I didn't get it soon enough though. She had all those cameras. Come on, hold it level now. This is good. Hold it level. You got to take the caps off them.
Oh, wait, I gotta go do it all again. Beautiful.
Uno más.
Okay, that's
All right.
Okay. One more on each one of them to make sure.
Every bit of the time.
Right. Hey, where's the soup? Yeah. What happened about that movie?
Do you want to sit there? Do you want to sit?
The little green bag, good guy.
Did everybody count? Everybody.
Everybody look happy!
That was just like this happened. I gotta get one of those pictures. I can elevated the white line and the wrist.
It's okay, it's a good thing you said check the number for it. Just get by.
You want another?
They weren't real fires. They were cutting it out. They're dumb squares, but that insulation.
There's probably a couple of things. This will probably be one of the last chances when we're all in one little small place together that's relatively quiet and we can be able to discuss things in a normal way. And what I like to do is take a little bit of time to clarify a couple of things, mostly about roles, people's roles, especially between Emma and I. There's definitely some overlap that we should make sure everybody is clear on. So what I was saying is I'm going to take a little time to clarify roles, especially Emma's and my role, which there's some overlap. But also just talk about what I think we're in for over the next couple of days and how we can organize ourselves within that. On our leg, everybody should know that when we get to the boat and stuff, that I'll be the second mate and that Emma is called the program coordinator. And while we're on the boat, Emma's role is pretty clear-cut in that mostly what she'll be coordinating is the seminars, educational, social programs on board. So she'll be the person who orchestrates whatever it turns out that we're doing and helps people gather resources and lines people up and makes sure that the right person knows the right day that they're going to do their thing.
Does that include science also?
That's yet to be determined depending on what science we need to do. And that's mostly what Emma's role is going to be. On the ship, as far as program coordinator, I'll be the second mate, but I'll have a lot of overlap in program coordinator type things because I have all the background, I know all the agreements and negotiations that we've done with the Soviets and all that sort of stuff. So if things come up that we need to deal with, different issues that we need to deal with, then I'll be one person amongst others who will play a big role in negotiating things and making decisions and that sort of thing. So Emma's not necessarily the person who'll deal with all the different things that'll come up, but she will deal largely with the seminars and educational stuff and that sort of stuff. When we're doing friendship tours, again, there's a program coordinator type person, and that'll be me. Welcome to other people helping out, and it's mainly a person to keep the ball rolling, keep people on time, inform people as a group so everybody knows as much as possible what's happening and when it's happening and that sort of thing. So I'll be doing that role. I'll need a lot of help doing it, and I don't mind people helping me with it or taking it at different times. I think we can trade it off. One thing that's really entirely likely to happen, in fact, I think it's almost guaranteed, and this person will serve this function both in a friendship tour in the Soviet Union, as well as a friendship tour in the United States. I think something like I'm almost counting on just about 100% is that certain of us, especially professional crew types, of which I'm one, are probably going to get pulled off the friendship tour to work on the boat. That's probably going to happen in the Soviet Union, because those of you who are around in New York know it was complete bedlam to get the boat ready in a short number of days, and that's going to happen in the Soviet Union as well. So I really anticipate some of us, myself included, being pulled off the friendship tour and going onto the boat, and that's probably going to happen in the Soviet Union. It may happen in the States as well. And if that does happen, and if and when it does happen, then then it's going to be important for a person or a couple people to take the role of keeping the ball rolling, keeping people informed, making sure everybody's on time, and that whole thing. And so we can, you know, you can think about whether you want to play a role in that. I've talked to different people who have interest in it. Louise might have an interest in doing that, and other people. So but we're going to have to, you know, change as we need to as the situation changes. You know, it's going to be a complete roller coaster ride. And I really can sort of anticipate the situation, especially over the next couple days. You know, in Finland, which restaurant do you want to go to? You know, you have a choice of such and such train accommodations, and I really anticipate us having to make decisions really quick. You know, and things happening really fast, and us not having a lot of time to make decisions, but needing to make decisions for the whole group. And I don't want to do that myself, you know. I don't feel a need necessarily to do that. But we have to have some way to decide things quick over the next couple of days as we're traveling quick. And so I'm open to any ideas, but I just suggest some sort of tribunal, you know, some smaller group of people within a bigger group to stay at the head of the line. Mary, I suppose you'll be there to translate and stuff, so it'll be definitely me and Mary, and I welcome, you know, 1 or 2 other people. We can take turns doing it to form some kind of tribunal so that 22 of us decide to go to a restaurant. We can just choose amongst those 4, and if everybody is happy at letting that smaller group decide, then that's one idea I'll throw out. So, I'm open to ideas, comments.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Let's have those big balls.
Hyvät matkustajat, näytämme teille varateiden sijainnin sekä sen, miten happinaamaria ja pelastuskiiviä käytetään. Mina numero R, vi visar var reservkommen. We show you the location of your emergency exit and how to use the right bed and the option mark. Raise your seat back to an upright position. Fasten your seatbelt. We do recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever seated. Smoking is not to fall in the aisles. They're all clearly marked.
We're gonna take the socks off.
There are 8 exits from this
Yeah, they'll come and take my socks, my coat.
2 in the front of the cabin, 2 in mid-cabin,
My butt was.
2 over the windows and mount. Then put the strap on. Should you be traveling with small children, help them only after you have put your own mask on first. Pyydämme teitä tutustumaan ikkunitastussa olevaan turvaohjeeseen.
Well, that was always our idea. To the documentary people that. What's happening is that people are on down the many
Why are you doing this?
You need to have me around.
What?
You're falling to pieces before you have me.
See, we got all the...
Next one too. Okay,
You guys were wonderful.
Ainahan siellä on näin valitettavasti joku.
That was customs, huh? That was customs. Pretty intense. My jacket.
If you pool your money and one guy goes makes the exchange for everybody else, one person, then you only divide 20 marks by all these people and it's nothing. Other questions? I'm here, you'll have a Finnish guide, but you may be wondering about as far as when you get there. We'll go through the Finnish things for you. I'll go through the Soviet Union stuff now so you can kind of get an idea of what to expect for those of you who haven't been there before. You board the train. We'll take care of the train tickets while you're all during your free time, while you're gone on your free time. You board the train, you'll get on the train, you'll have 4-person compartments. You just go, get in the compartments. It's better when you board the train to just go in and everybody throw their stuff in as they get on the train. And then later, when the train starts moving, to sort it out who sleeps with who. It's really neat. Mostly birch. And in winter, it's all black until the snow comes, because it's very dark in November. And before the snow comes, it's very dark and very depressing. And then the snow comes and the white comes and the moon reflects off that and it gets to be a lot nicer. But this time of year, it's very, very beautiful here. We've had a very beautiful summer this summer and last summer. Usually it rains a lot during the summer here. It's not uncommon for it to rain 3 weeks here without the sun coming out. But this summer it's been sunny almost the whole time. And last summer also. But the summer before that, they had 3 weeks of summer in May, and that was it. The rest was rain. Usually they confiscate it and then they give it back to you when you leave. All right? So they keep it for you, and then when you leave, they give it back. But since you won't be leaving the same way, that won't apply to you. Customs is really nothing to worry about. It's theater. Good things to bring. Coffee is a very good thing to bring. Yay! A lot of coffee. Coffee, they don't even have tea over there right now. They're having a lot of problems with their economy right now. A lot of problems. And tea in Russia, for no tea in Russia, that's a very... I was there last week, and they're having big problems. To say, for people who don't know Finnish at all, the Soviets, about 40% Soviets who come from the Soviet Union to Finland. They deal with their hotel accommodations and things like that. Right now, which was based on a renewed sense of people's own cultural identities. It wasn't based so much on book learning. It was based more on traditional music, traditional folk tales, things like that. And it's a kind of a it preserved Denmark. It kept Denmark from becoming German. And this is a different form of adult education, but very few in the United States.
Four are so-called Greens and the rest are socialists, and we have 9 parties in it. And we we elect our members to the far right, the City Museum, building there. It was decided to come back very soon, so then you can go up to the lookout tower, for example, and to many, many wonderful places in our country, I hope. Then flying thing, the most famous long-distance runner in the whole world, Paavo Nurmi. A stone means a stone too, so that's a symbol, of course, and before all telling about the friendship between East and West. And those sea lions around the fountain, so they are symbolizing businessmen in Helsinki. So one, for example, is called Mr. Stockman after one architect, and his name was Carl Ludwig Engel. And they were built between 1822 till 1852. This university, main university here, so they are painting it now because we are first yellow building there, so that goes to the city hall. So they're a little bit to the lunch, so we are not going out here, but you can come here later on or next time. So then you can get some exercise too, because they have 54 steps to that church. So to go up, that was very promising, of course. But then, at first, when Alexander II was ruling, it was a fairly good time, really, here, because we got our own currency, you know, the Finnish markka with 100. Turku burned down in 1827, and after that, they built this one to Helsinki building here. Where you can see the first one has the name Urho. Urho comes from our former president Urho Kekkonen, who was really our president from 1956 till 81. You remember that we elect our presidents for 6 years, so it's really a very long time. So he was very, very popular, really. Now you can see more of them, and now you can see the name very easily. Wärtsilä Shipyard is really a big company, and they have just built, for example, a wonderful cruiser which was ordered by Carnival Cruise Line, and it went. Yes.
maybe they subscribe to at least the top part. I don't know about Soviet modesty.
Sweden there to the right.
Holy smokes, that is weird.
And the city hall here.
See this palace right here?
And
See the palace on top of that?
I can tell you that when we are celebrating Helsinki Day on the 12th of June, so they are selling silk roses from the fountain. About Pentik leather things. Pentik is here selling leather and all other kind of things. Then Arika, who was asking about Arika, somebody was. So Arika is here. Arika selling wood carvings. And you want to make a phone call home or something like that, or buy some special kind of stamps or so. So it is 6 marks, 50 pennies. And you go in from the front door, buy a ticket from the driver, stamp it, and then you can use it during 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Tourist spot.
Tourist spot.
Yep, that's what we did after lunch.
So this is really a very good place for the bus, but he's going away here during the time and then
So it was a very wise thing they did. As a result, they were very good education system. And there would be really no small.
Henkilöjuna Tampereesta kello 16.50. Saapuu raiteille 3.
Black Mountain, same way we do.
Oh, missed it.
That thing over there behind this mall mess. There it is. Not too bad. Yeah, it's pretty wild, like rising out of the wood. Champagne.
Ooh, look at this stuff. It even has in it.
The standard stuff's pretty good.
Did they tell you that when they bought it?
No, I heard it before that.
Yeah, this is good stuff, good stuff.
And now with essence of strawberry juice. I don't have any of this stuff.
Here we have the Citizen Diplomatic Chemistry Lab.
Stop that. Not true, it's not true.
Lonely is a lonely.
Damn, I could be singing that song all night.
It was great.
That was a
Did
good
you listen to the Roy Orbison thing on Channel 6?
Oh yeah,
excellent,
Roy
wasn't it?
Orbison was on.
Roy Halverson?
Orbison.
Oh, Orbison.
Was on the plane.
It did that. It was really excellent.
I must have gone through that tape about 10 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's cold too. How nice.
Look at that strawberry champagne. Look at how concentrated that juice is, huh? You're not gonna leave him in the sun now, right?
I'm not putting them back up there.
Wow, look at that.
Nastrod.
Hey, we need another body.
Get a female here.
Cup.
We got you.
How about you?
Why not?
Nastrod.
Nastrod.
Good job, guys.
Hang on.
Right. Click.
I love the sound of tilting plastic.
Ding, ding.
Cheers.
Ah, that isn't bad.
For the Soviet Union and everything go in black and white.
You've been reading a lot of comic books. Huh?
You've been watching too many Potemkin
No, but
movies.
like, how many color photographs of the Soviet Union do you see?
A I'll tell you one thing, there are too many colors, you know. There's a lot of sameness of colors. Dun, 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 dun. Slap this in.
It was really neat the way that the sunset just and the sunrise started never. Neither one of them. Never got.
It's good to take off at 7:30.
Okay, thank you.
You get in. Would you take one of us together, please?
Automatic or?
Pretty simple.
Oh, you got a 10, okay.
One more. Please.
Okay, wait. Would you like it this way? Ready?
Whatever.
You want everybody in there?
Right.
Would you like the clock?
Wait, no.
They take the beer.
I'm changing.
Yes, you can see the clock. You want the clock in there? No. Clock. I can just barely get it. Otherwise, sunshine. Yeah. 8. 8:30. Bright sunshine. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
1, 2. Oh, ha ha.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stuff. Yeah.
And we stop again, yeah?
Till the border?
15, 20 minutes.
Oh.
Custom. And then we go to the nearest town, depot. And then we stay and we can go outside. There's also restaurant and so on.
I do know where it is. You should probably
Oh, yeah.
Ну, это можно, если кто-то захочет так на лодках, на маленьких яхтах, это можно ехать. Большой пароход уже не пройдет, большой нет. Очень интересно.
Just a salt water.
I haven't found out whether it is yet or not.
Me out.
this is originally a finished.
Are we in the Soviet Union?
Gotcha.
Welcome to the Soviet Union.
Yeah. Who hasn't eaten yet? Mike, have you had some food? Okay.
Well, I don't know. I guess not. Yeah. I don't know. Well, at least not these guys. I mean, the train's okay. I think the train's okay, but just not the other people around here. Even though I am right now. So that's why. This is why. There's a way to do it. There's a way to get away with it. You just don't stick it up to your eye, and you just sort of know where it's going. Very funny. People think it's an oddity anyway. It's like 11. It's almost 11. It's like 10. Yeah. It's almost 11 o'clock.
What'd you guys find? What's it?
You ever been on TV before?
What?
Now's your chance to be a star. Right. There you go.
That's the idea.
You didn't know that, right? Spider-Man.
Housequake, it's very nice. And Princess song, Housequake.
Housequake?
Have you heard it?
No. Which one's that?
What?
It's on Sign of the Times?
Yeah, on it.
How does it go?
If you're gonna be a drummer, you're gonna have to sing too, right?
Yeah, right. You're gonna be Sheenie.
Good.
All right.
Something like that.
43 marek.
How about
Mickey Mouse.
Oh, Mickey.
It's Mickey.
Whoa! Uh-oh. Neat. What are these?
Maintenance
some kind of
just maintenance.
rigging
Yes.
things.
This is snow that they're bringing back from Siberia.
Yes, over here.
Interesting. Railroad cars.
Go.
Oh.
What was that?
Wait, that gets past me.
Oh, my ticket's hanging out.
Before I give my heart away, it's
this foolish notion. Consider this foolish notion. And look for something more, but you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith.
Motorcycle wins.
That's the next one.
Or give me a knee.
Pensive moment. So you're in the Soviet Union.
Yes.
So what do you feel?
What do I feel? I feel it's good to be back.
Feels good to be back.
Feels good to be back.
Oh, so you're the guy who works for the KGB that we've been.
Yeah, I'm the guy. That's right. You got him on camera right now. What about it, huh?
All right, boys.
Let him in.
When the wheels won't go, ain't nobody's hammer on this mountain. So we sat on a road by night.
The rhythm instruments are on the baggage.
Oh yeah?
The washboard and the locust beam.
Keep on turning, round the proud Mary, keep on burning.
You gotta watch that flash on the glass, because it'll just reflect in the little picture. There's nothing stranger than waking up on a Russian train, is there?
I don't know. Hi, everybody.
The counter train's going about 50 miles an hour next to your head. Because the borscht built.
So?
I don't know, suddenly it looked like art to me.
Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Okay. Oh, there's the sign. That guy looks like a sailor man.
Going fishing.
Pretty sure.
Пожалуйста, пожалуйста, что у вас очень грязно.
С приветственной речью 7 июля собравшимся
Time for the news and some chai.
заседание.
Is this yours?
Yeah, the little rocket ships. Right, we could shoot a toast to ourselves by closing the door.
Maybe it's life imitating art or art imitating life.
За последние годы наметились перемены. Во многие села российской черноземья пошел газ. Например, в Молдове его получают 12 вагонов.
That voice from... to half hour to Moscow. Заборишки. Apparently they really want us to vacate it.
You've just all arrived from Helsinki, just now. But it's from America. How many are you going to be on the boat? I thought there was only 40 on the boat. I thought there was only 20. Oh, no. This is great. Wonderful. Yes. How is it?
Shoot, shoot. So we're gonna...
Внимание, скорый поезд номер 33, Эстония, Италия,
Все сказали, 2 человека здесь останутся. We're going to all go to the bus now, and a couple people will come back and wait here for the baggage. Okay, so I'll stay here for baggage, and I'll see Albert Shahinian when he comes back. Видим автобус. No.
SAS special.
Yeah, the green bus is like the
Yes.
First time I regretted one.
I knew it would come down to this.
Какой подумал, микрофон.
Мы решили оставить в камере хранения эти все вещи. Нам нужно остановить погрузку вещей в автобус. Да. И оставить их в камере хранения.
В камере хранения может быть записано. Такого количества не Хорошо.
Мы решили места в камере хранения.
So everybody, yeah, hang on a minute. We may end up leaving stuff here at the train station. So what it appears to be is that what we could probably do is leave a lot of baggage here at the train station, which means that you should think about what you need to have with you for the next couple days in Moscow. And if you can separate out and have what you need with you for now, that means anything else, if you have big bags that only needs to go on the ship, you can leave it here if that's possible.
Sorry to get you so much time. I'm glad I meet you now.
Мой адрес, что она там останавливается для официальных переговоров.
Нет, для официальных
Wow. 4, 6, 8, 20, 22, 24.
Надо ехать, давайте.
Around Moscow, they stopped to get some lunch at around 2:30.
Then we're gonna go outside. That's gonna be outside.
State University, and then at 5:30 we'll meet the people who are hosting us, housing us, and those folks will take us to their homes.
Who are they? Can we?
Let's go all the way to the center of the city. this and everything.
Садовое кольцо и кольцевая автодорога. Вот это первое кольцо, потом второе садовое и третье автодорога.
Это самое ближе.
Это самое ближе и самое такое красивое, потому что зелень немного.
They have 3 rings around Moscow, and this one is the prettiest and the closest to the center. No, not yet. Can they see it? Oh, here, behind us, behind us. Red Square is Red Square. Those people are waiting to go to the Lenin Mausoleum. See St. Basil's in the back there. And you'll have time to get a good look. We'll go over it.
Sure.
Out with these silver orbs that were just sort of sitting there, right? And then the pump part was like down further, like the hose was somewhere else. It's like very space age looking.
Where was this, in Finland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great, it's great.
I need a little notebook like that, I can tell.
Okay. We'll just go for the easy.
Should have brought several.
Benzene?
Benzene?
Benzene, right?
Benzene.
Benzene. Okay. Okay, now benzene.
Now, how is he going to explain natural gas?
It might only be a coincidence that the word is the same in our vocabulary.
But no, benzene is different.
Как влияет бензин на экологию, да?
Vaporized.
Right.
Train comes through. See, why don't you draw this? I mean, why is she doing this for you?
She's doing a good job.
And искра.
Spark.
Spark. Iskra.
Iskra.
Бах, и все.
Yeah.
И все, конечно, взорвалось.
Also,
Sightseeing, and we'll have the opportunity to go in the store to do some shopping. Let's give you some money now.
Wow. I'll just work with decorations and stuff.
Describe it and explain different things.
Well, we've got 90, huh? Well, but we're going to be taking...
Environmental
We're going to be
protection,
using
keeping the environment clean.
oh, great.
She explains it to you.
Right, he's going after it.
Lubit?
Lubit.
don't know.
Environmental technology.
Right side.
Мы увидим царь-кошку, царь Колосов приглашает также всех желающих на экскурсию в Московский Кремль. Группу сопровождает
But we can go through Boom to St. Basil's Cathedral. So we can go now to the store and look in the store and then go to St. Basil's. Взяли.
There's a whole other branch over there across the way.
There were people called commissars before, but I think they were like envoys. I'm not sure.
I know what pomni means.
Well, there's a church. This is Kazan Cathedral.
А можно сначала значки выбрать, потом заплатить, а? Понятно. Which is yeah. That's fine because I really want to save most of my film for the trip. Yeah. That's what I'm here to document. You know? This is nice.
Wasted. So many of the same kinds of shots.
Yeah. There's a lot of people to shoot here. Kevin, there's a lot of people to shoot doing things here.
That changes everything.
Еще раз фотографируй. Пойдем?
Резиденция Russian King.
Здесь, сейчас, but always here? This ruin was always here? I mean, not forever, but was this, was this built here recently, or did they build that after?
I'm feeling you. But there is a distinction there.
I started noticing in Finland, in Helsinki, that buildings were.
The younger one's size.
Five, and the architect, it was built by architect Alevis Friazin, and the rubber star on the top was put on the top of the tower in 1937, and the height of the tower is 80 meters, and on the 12th of March in 1918, through Troitsky gates, Lenin came to say this. 1918. Go.
Yes, exact same architecture.
1960s, and when it was built, it considered to be the magic of architecture. But now the people say that it's very ugly building because it is built in historical area and it's against the style of all our other historical buildings. I don't remember exactly for how many seats, but I think for 2,000 seats, and all party congresses are held here. And at the night you can watch the ballet performances or operas in this palace.
So the government meets here and the ballet performs here?
Yeah, it's for the people. You can go, what?
Maybe I misunderstood you. The government meets here? In other words,
for the party congresses.
Party congresses.
Or for the for Supreme Soviets. All.
So when they televised the Party Congress a couple of months ago, it was from here?
From here.
Probably a TV studio.
The weight of each ball, the weight 1 ton.
Very powerful.
I want to know how they loaded it.
When it was made?
When was this used?
They didn't use it.
Never.
They didn't.
It was no use.
Oh, good.
Now we'll go to the cathedral square and we'll go to 3 cathedrals. Bell was made in 1733 and it stayed underground 103 years. And it was made on the order of the Tsarina Anne. And then on the order of the Tsar Nick, it was put here.
Never run them. Why was it in the ground? What?
Tsar.
The Tsar bell. I wonder if
So important that this bell was broken, and then years in the hall because it was broken. And then on the
fire where this was.
this fire was in 1733, and the bell was so hot that.
What's the source of the fire?
А почему пожар был?
Пожар? Просто пожар был.
Just the fire.
Just the fire.
Just...
Вы прекрасно знаете, что этого нельзя делать. Нельзя. Вы, и плакаты висят, и везде написано. И вы должны как гид знать это и предупреждать. Обязаны.
No pictures.
No pictures. You're not allowed to take pictures of the
Not just no flash.
No pictures. No pictures.
Это шутка.
Only here. In America, I won't do that. Here.
cathedral. And this Archangel Michael from the right side. This is for the Tsar.
близкие родственники царей, но которые по возрасту.
Иди, Андрюш, иди. Greek Orthodoxy, and they have a balcony in the back, and women all go to the balcony, and the men all down on the ground. But women had to come at separate times from when the men came to Russian Orthodoxy, so there was no separate provision made for them. But they weren't allowed in the church during the big ceremonies.
Everybody sort of knelt right where they were on the stone.
And they stand and they drink coffee or worry beads or play with the Bible and chatter, and the priest is doing this thing. It's all done in a language most of them can't understand anyway. In Greece, it's an ancient Greek ceremony in modern Greece today still.
So people don't really come to worship? What's the purpose?
They come and they stand around, and they will all be standing around these various icons and stuff. They won't be participating in ceremony. Every now and then there'll come a point where a group amen is needed or something, and they all know when it's coming and chime in, and then they go back to what they were doing. It's really... Yeah. For bigger things, they will have more participation from the community. But chances are less of the community comes to the bigger things because it means concentrating and being quiet and stuff.
I remember Easter going there.
Yeah.
Тоже ими
Thank you.